Hello everyone and welcome. Today we have this interesting problem right here. For which values of m will this equation have equal roots? Feel free to pause the video and try this first. Are you done? Cool. Now let's get started. First of all, let's rewrite this equation in the sense that everything on the left will be equal to 0. But remember we have log here and then power x. So we're going to have x to the second power plus this x right here times log base 2 of m plus 1 is equal to 0. The fact that we have x to the second power here means that this equation is a quadratic equation. And from the question, we are saying that we should determine whether this m here will make this equation have equal roots. So from this, we're going to have to make good use of the discriminant formula, which is b squared minus 4ac. And because we are checking for equal root, this must be equal to 0. From this quadratic equation, we see that b is equal to the whole of this. So we're going to have log base 2 of m all to the second power, then minus 4 times a is 1 and c is also 1, and this must be 0. In fact, I have to simplify this further, but my board is really small as you can see. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna let x be equal to the whole of this. So we will have x is equal to log base 2 of m. So this equation right here will basically be x to the second power is equal to 4. That is if we move or transpose this to the right here. We are looking for x, so taking square root on both sides, we have x is equal to plus or minus 2. But remember, we let x equal to this. And of course, we are looking for m. So when x is equal to positive 2, we're going to have log base 2 of m is equal to 2. And from the definition of log, we can write this as m is equal to 2 to the power 2, which is equal to 4. So this is one of the solutions. Then when x is equal to negative 2, we're going to have log base 2 of m is equal to negative 2. Negative 2 right here. And from the definition of log, we can rewrite this as m is equal to 2 to the power negative 2, which is equal to 1 over 4. And this is the other answer. But we don't know whether the answers are correct. So we need to test and see whether indeed the answers are correct. So let's do that. I have to clean my board. To test and see whether these answers will make this equation have equal roots, we have to substitute m. So we will have x squared plus x log base 2 of, this time we are considering this first, 4, which is the same as 2 to the power 2, then plus 1 is equal to 0. This is log, so we can move the power to the front right here. And if we do that, we see that we are left with 2 log base 2 of 2, which of course is 1. Then we have 2x here, so the equation now becomes x to the second power plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. And we will test and see whether the discriminant formula is true. So we have 2 to the second power minus 4 times 1 times 1, and this must be 0. 2 squared is 4, then minus 4 times 1, which is 4. And of course, this is 0, so it means that this right here is correct. Now let's test and see this one as well. I'm going to do it here. Now, when m is equal to 1 over 4, we're going to have x squared plus x log base 2 of 1 over 4 is the same as 2 to the power negative 2. Then we have, I'm gonna bring it here, plus 1 is equal to 0. Just like we did before, we're gonna move this negative 2 to the front here so that the equation now becomes x squared minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Then we will just verify to see using the discriminant formula. So it will be negative 2 squared minus 4 times 1 times 1. And this must be 0. So negative 2 squared, that is 4, minus this also 4, and it is true. So it means that 1 over 4 and then positive 4 are correct. And they will make this equation have equal roots. So guys, that is pretty much it. I hope you found the video useful. Please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe for more. See you on the next video. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.